Well, if you're a baseball fan and you're on Twitter, then you're familiar with our next guest, Rob Friedman, a.k.a. Pitching Ninja. His videos like this on Twitter make him one of the most popular baseball accounts on social media. This is him overlaying the two pitches from Alex Wood last night as part of his masterful performance against the Texas Rangers. Really good stuff. And Pitching Ninja's upping the graphic look, too. We've got the different colored ball trails here. Very good stuff. And Rob Friedman, a.k.a. Pitching Ninja, joins us now here on MLB Central. Good morning, Rob. Thank you for joining us. Now, for the benefit of this audience, I know you've explained it before. How did you come up with this idea to become Pitching Ninja?
Oh, it's a long story. It actually started with coaching. Like, I had to explain things to kids, to travel ball teams, to high school teams, and I just learned a lot along the way and wanted to share it with everybody on Twitter, and it just took off from there.
All right, so we thought we would kind of take what you do best, and that is the pitch overlays, and kind of bring it to this segment for this show. Let's go Max Scherzer against DJ LeMahieu. What did you see in that one?
Oh, this was wicked. I think this shows why Scherzer is so devastating. It's his fastball, changeup, and slider overlaid with tails here. And you can see how they start out kind of straight down the middle, and they all break off in different directions, making it really impossible to hit. Look at that.
It's the umbrella.
That is amazing. Yeah. Rob, when I look at videos like this, it underscores the fact of I don't know how these guys get hits, much less put the bat on the ball.
I would totally agree with you. And I think that's the one thing that's come out of some of my videos and overlays is that fans stop yelling at hitters going, why did you swing at that? You can see why
That's a great point. That's a great point, Rob.
My dad wondered for 30 years why I swung sliders in the dirt. Had he been alive when you were doing this, he would understand. Okay, a guy that we're all sad to see get injured this year, because I think for you, he's one of your top draws, is Dustin May for the Dodgers. This guy's devastating.
He absolutely is one of my favorite guys to watch. He just shows just a ton of movement. I mean, watch these two pitches here.
Come on.
And then you overlay him and it's impossible.
Come on. I mean, and he's by the way, he's their 4-5 guy when they're right.
That is remarkable. This footage right here.
And that fastball is 99 miles an hour with 20 inches of movement, too.
You know what? Move the mound back.
No.
Move it back.
No,
Rob,
this is fun.
we need to move it back.
Come on, this is so much fun, though.
And I think the reaction, Manny Machado's reaction, who is among the elite of the elite, he's like, you got me.
Yeah, you're not hitting that.
Unbelievable.
You know, Rob, all of us that ever played the game, we all want to rip up our baseball card and become Shohei Ohtani in every single way. How much fun is it tracing his pitches?
He is literally one of my favorite guys. I mean, every time out, you'll see something you maybe have never seen before, either at the plate or on the bump. And I mean, this is just ridiculous. It's a 101 mile an hour fastball, a 92 mile an hour splitter, and then a breaking ball on top of it. And here's his splitter and fastball overlaid. If you ever wonder why people swing at his splitter, you can see it right here. Look at that drop off.
Jeez. And then the night before, he probably took one 450 feet.
That's what I'm saying. To game plan these guys is almost impossible. You almost have, it has to be a process of elimination because you cannot cover all this.
Yeah. As a hitter, when you hear someone say, well, I just kind of see ball, hit ball.
You're lying, or you won't be a good hitter for long.
Yeah.
Or you're Ronald Acuna Jr. maybe.
That's right.
And
good point.
You've been gifted by the gods. Kenley Jansen seems to have found it. Okay? He's got his little cutter back, little two-seamer.
Dude, this is one of the most amazing pitches I've seen all season, this cutter here. Like, what do you do with this? And then overlaid with this two-seamer. I mean, they start out in the same spot and end up in totally different places. I mean, give me a break.
It's so funny because I see that, and the first thing I think of is, does that ball have a cut on it?
Yeah.
Because it's talk about that as a pitcher. Greg Maddux used to say to me all the time, don't be throwing balls into the stands as souvenirs.
Right.
I want them. I can manipulate them.
Yeah, you get a cut or a scuff on one side of the ball, you can make it do funny things. That's what that looked like there, not a real pitch.
So when you see the catcher throw down in between innings and he constantly skip hops it to second.
I love it. All right,
giving away our
let's
tricks.
continue this. Let's continue this Dodger theme. Blake Treinen, what combination are you going to showcase here?
I believe this is his turbo sinker and his slider, and both of these pitches this is just unfair. I mean, it looks like it's going to create a tornado or something in between them. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh. It's just, again, DeRo,
What? So I follow Rob. I've watched pretty much everything he's done, and he does so much more than the overlays, the interviews with the guys, the pitch grips, getting them to come on. You even had our analyst, Al Leiter, and you even went deeper into how he kind of parented Jack along the way from 12 years old. I mean, I thought that was one of the best things I saw all year.
I loved it. I mean, we talked for like 3 hours too, like an hour before, an hour after, and then like an hour and a half during it. He's awesome.
Yeah.
So Rob, we'll get you out here on this one. What's next? What's kind of things that are, you can share with us that might be things you're thinking about or things that you'd like to try in the near future?
I do like growing my my presence and doing interviews and stuff, just getting the inner workings of how pitchers work, and maybe interviewing some hitters too. I mean, DeRo's invited anytime he wants.
Let's do it. You're not far from me. I know we're right next to each other.
Absolutely.
A little collaboration in the near future. I'd like that.
Buckhead
Get in
Diner.
the weeds. And by the way, when you were learning all this stuff, as a travel ball coach, did you have to tell the parents that not all their kids are going to make it to the big leagues?
That's a yes.
Yes, I think it's amazing. It is amazing.
Rod
Worry
Friedman,
about your kid's ERA at 11.
he is the pitching ninja.
I would get the travel fee first, though. That would be the key.
You can find him on Twitter at Pitching Ninja. Hey, Rob, this was a lot of fun, man. We'd love to have you back sometime. Appreciate the time.
Absolutely, anytime.